Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Dutton and Meaghan Scanlon weigh in on calls for Redlands Mayor Karen Williams to resign. The federal opposition leader and Queensland's Environment Minister have echoed criticism of a South East Queensland mayor who admitted to getting behind the wheel and crashing her car after drinking several glasses of wine on Thursday night. Redlands City Council Mayor Karen Williams said she was deeply sorry, but had no plans to step down from the top job, which she had held for 10 years. On Saturday, State MP Don Brown urged Ms. Williams to tender her resignation over the incident, and fellow councillors have condemned her actions. Minister for Youth Affairs and the Environment and the Great Barrier Reef Meaghan Scanlon on Sunday echoed those comments. "It is good that she has acknowledged at least that she shouldn't have driven under the influence," she said. "But it is pretty untenable for a mayor to remain in that position, particularly given some of the horrible things that have happened to families in her own community that she said that she would advocate for." Ms. Williams recently joined the families of Matthew Field and Kate Ledbetter in calling for tougher youth justice laws, after they were struck and killed by a stolen car driven by a teenager under the influence of drugs and alcohol in 2021. She was the principal petitioner behind an online petition to appeal the sentence of the now 18-year-old driver, which has more than 50,000 signatures. A petition against the sentence of the man jailed for killing Catherine Ledbetter and her partner Matthew Field when he struck them with a stolen car last year garnered tens of thousands of signatures. Read more. Ms. Williams met with members of victims' families via Zoom just hours before the crash. Ms. Williams said on Saturday she had spoken to the families since the incident. "I have spoken to those families and I will continue to offer any support that they may require," she said. Ms. Scanlon said she did not believe Ms. Williams could continue as mayor. "When you look at the fact that Karen Williams was on the phone to families who had lost a loved one to drink driving and then an hour later got in the car under the influence, that is pretty untenable," she said. "I absolutely understand why some of these victims' families are calling for the resignation of that one mayor." Federal opposition leader Dutton expressed a similar sentiment. "I think the message here is that people have to take responsibility for their own actions, and drink driving is completely unacceptable," he said. "People make mistakes from time to time, but particularly for community leaders, we need to set a very strong example, and in terms of actions, accountabilities and consequences. My message, particularly as a former police officer, is to not have that extra drink. Don't drink and drive. I mean, there is no excuse for it, and the consequences can be deadly." In her role as mayor, Ms. Williams was appointed to the Brisbane Organising Committee for the 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games. However, Brisbane Lord Mayor Adrian Schrinner said that she had informed him she won't be continuing as a member. Councillors chime in. Councillor Adelia Berridge posted on social media to call for Ms. Williams to step down from her role. "I think the mayor needs to resign," she said. "I have immense respect for our CEO and the team he leads. I called him today to discuss my situation and advise him I am now publicly requesting for the mayor to resign. I had hoped I would not have to do this, but the CEO can't ask for her resignation. I have previously raised 3 complaints including the CCC about the booze parties, and I hope now this will change." Councillor Peter Mitchell has said the mayor will have to own her mistake and any consequence. "As a councillor, I will be seeking all pertinent police and related statutory information and discussing implications further with colleagues and the council CEO," he said. On Saturday, Councillor Wendy Boggery told the ABC the incident did not reflect the council's culture. "I don't think there is a drinking culture in the council, however, there may be some individual councillors who have a drinking culture," she said. What has occurred with Mayor Karen Williams was her own individual choice to drink and drive her car. In a statement, a local government association of Queensland spokesperson said the outcome should be decided by the police. As community leaders, elected members are rightfully held to a higher standard by the people they represent, they said. "The matter is currently with the police and the authorities should now be left to do their job." Redlands City Council will meet on Monday. Pretty slack on the ground, Redlands residents are dismayed by the mayor's actions. Local Cassandra Scott described the incident as appalling. It is about leading by example and CHASNT.